Hi, how are you out there? How are you doing? I celebrate big time. I hope you're doing well. Your day has been going well. We thank God for the privilege of coming live this day, and we are actually excited at what God is doing. It's been a long time I came live as usual. I will just stay a very long time and I will not appear. But sometimes I'll just appear and I'm like, it's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while because I'm pursuing a project, and by the grace of God, as much as I'm able, I will be able to reach out to people out there, and I trust God that it's gonna be a stressless experience. Boom, the cat out of the to the basket now. I am sat and preparing strongly for my East Africa mission trip, right? And I want to believe God is gonna do the miraculous. One thing I'm trusting God for is for Him to bring me right people that will be needing my interest or what I project for kingdom advancement, that they will be they will find the privilege to learn from me too, as God will enable. It will be an awesome privilege to have everyone, to be an awesome privilege to make new friends as I travel. And so I want to tell all my friends, get ready. I want to say to you, welcome. I know you are here. I know you are a friend, and I know that you are getting everything that will be happening this day. So I celebrate you. Please help me pass me this. Please. Just please. System. System, yeah. So I want to say welcome. It's been a long time. And I wish that I can have some people coming up to, join me as we do this live together. All right. So I want to pose a question to us, and that is where we know people go through a lot of things, and sometimes they don't like to share it, and sometimes it's like, how did I get here? How do I come out of this happening? How do I get here? How do I come out of this stage? Where did I get here? Can anybody hear me? Has anybody been passing through situation like this? When you find yourself in a crossroad, it speaks to want to give up, you know. For those that are not very strong really. But if you're a strong person, we keep saying just keep focused on what you know you're achieving. So like I gave the title, I said, what is it that you've gone through that in the time past that made you want to feel like giving up? What is it? So I wanted to come up, let's talk about it. What is it that has made you to feel like sometimes feel like giving up? What is that thing that only you know that want to make you feel like giving up? So as much as it's chat time actually, and I just want to discuss with the people that I'll be meeting online today. So let's talk about how your day has been. Let me know where you're watching me from. Let me know what God has been doing in your life. Okay. Let's look at the beauty of God, what He has in mind for you. And let's just talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about, you know, what is it that has been keeping you on going? What is it that has been like when you want to give up, you want to tell you, go on, let's talk, come on, let's talk. I'm so used to being in YouTube that it's quite difficult for me to really go stay, visit, and stay in other social media platforms. Honestly, it's just I'm so like I'm addicted to being on YouTube. Most of the time, if you ask me to go visit my page in other social media platform, I have to drag my legs, drag myself, drag my feet. So, who is the friend that be courageous to come up today? Because I just have to do this live today, really. Who is that person that be courageous to join me in the live, whatever part of the world that you are? I am here right now. And I am excited. I am very, very much excited. I want to know what is happening to you, how you are doing. All right, so welcome, my darling friend. How are you doing today? And give me that like and let's know how you've been doing. And we could bring in your question. What was it? Because I looked at it, keep moving forward despite what you are going through. What was it that was actually, you know, was keeping you going at those moments when you feel like quitting, when everything seems to be like difficult? What was it that was keeping you going? We can talk about it. We can look at it. And like I said in the description, what you've gone through will go a long way in encouraging someone. Yeah, so we don't look down on the singular fact that you know we can, when you share your stories, it has a way of encouraging someone to move on. So we tell people, don't quit sharing your testimonies, don't quit, just keep up positive, knowing very well that whatever you've gone through in life, it's it's allowed by God. It never killed you. It's allowed by God, so you can go to the point where you will now share your own experiences, and it will be a blessing to someone. So I want to, emphatically say that at this moment, I want to be, you know, that person that want to share why you couldn't give up. Yeah, recently I did a short video and I talked about not keeping the vision. My husband will always note me for that. We say I always emphasize on that man that has a vision cannot die if he keeps focus on what they are cut out to do. And so, are you a man that is vision minded? You don't give up, okay? You don't give up. So when it's like this thing about life is that it can hit anyone. Life can just hit anyone. Life can. But one thing you should know is that no matter the blows that life throws at you, you don't quit. Sometimes there's no one to tell you, hi, don't give up. You tell yourself, please like the life and be my friend. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go right away and subscribe. Life sometimes brings us to the point where it's like you are hit here, you are hit there, you are touched, you're blown, and it's like nobody can just help you because everyone have their own various challenges or something they go through. And so today I want to really talk with people, let them give my experience of when those things were hitting and it, like you felt like giving up, but you never gave up. What was it that kept you going? What was it that kept you going? The sweet thing about life is that as you're going through this and you're coming out of it, somebody else is going through it. So if you're courageous enough, please like this life and be my friend, subscribe to my channel. Let us know that I kept you going at the verge of challenging moment. If you ask me a question, I will definitely answer you at my age. All kinds of questions. And I've been through a lot in life with people, with family, with friends, with an extended family, African setting. We have polygamous, this kind of polygamous, we're growing a polygamous setting, where a man marries more than one wife and you have plenty children. And someone will say to me, I said, in my house we had like 15 of us living in this compound. Let me just put it, just fenced house. 15. My father, the two wives, and the 12 children. So someone said, what? No, no, it's not possible. Even siblings can have their, differences. It's not possible that these ones cannot fight. So someone can just ask, so how did you manage it being the first child? So we're just saying when you are at the verge of one thing or the other, and it's like you want to give up. You're being forced to give up. How did you manage it? How? Let us let us share. Let us see. And then you too, sir, should ask you a good name for a boat. A good name that you can call a boat. A good name for a boat. Can we just hear what you have to say? Let's talk. Let's get to meet you. Please like the live. Let me be excited for about, I don't know, since before last weekend. I haven't been live. I've not been coming live because I've been busy preparing travels, and God in His wisdom is in good helping me. So I find no time to come live. Very soon it's gonna be all stories. So I encourage you stay on with me. I did a true one shot yesterday. So 2 days ago, I said get ready as we prepare to go on tour missions to Kenya, Africa, and East Africa, as God will enable us to move, affecting life because that's what we're cut out for. And so we'll be going together with all my friends that are online. I said, I'm happy that you are here. Please let me know where you are. It's chat time. Like the topic says, what was that thing that made you want to give up? What was that thing that made you want to give up? And I thank God you never gave up. What was that thing that made you want to give up? Let's talk about it. Let's look at it. What is it that is in your heart you want us to talk about? We can just go. I'm a heart talker. People call me heart talker because I talk matters that concerns the heart, that is of concern to your heart, personal matters. I talk about building goodly, healthy relationship in the home front when you're related. I talk about building beautiful career for yourself for a safe tomorrow. God helping you. Those are the area that interest me. I love to make friends despite my age. I love to make friends. I wish younger generation can just come and embrace me. Call me mother, call me grandmother, whatever it is that you call me. I'll be so glad because I want to just mentor people. I'm a life coach. I mentor people out of my experience. So sometimes the thing, like the analogy I always give to people in the time past is when you feel actually, when you feel that nothing is happening in your life, if you feel that nothing good is happening in your life, hush again and begin to imagine people in various places going through one trial or the other, going through one trials or the other, and they are coming out of, or they've come out of it. When you listen to adults, like people of our age, people above 60s, people, above mid 50s, when you look at those people, they have goodly life experience to share with you because they've been through, so many things. And then some people want to run away from adults because they don't want to hear, they want to just listen to their friends. No, it will be a balanced life for them. So I want to tell younger people, make friends with the elderly ones. Elderly ones also make friends with the younger ones. Everybody open your heart. Give room for intergenerational connectivity and connection. Get to be a blessing. So as I said to my friend that you're there, I want to say welcome. I'm not seeing you. I wish I'm seeing you. Just like the live for me and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel. And follow me on, go watch my video. This woman passes wisdom. I pass wisdom. I just talk. Sometimes I dance just to see that, okay, I can help lighten someone's life. So let me know where you are, what you're watching from, and if you don't mind, share your experience today. Chat time. One you have been to. What was the worst situation? I dropped a video, but it didn't get a lot of views. Didn't get views of how a young lady was talking about me. That she's still strong according to her, and she was seeing me in my low state, and all I kept exhibiting was strength, 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 strength. When you see young people today, they are like sometimes someone is depressed, someone is in pressure, someone is having some mood swings and others, and you begin to wonder what is the problem. young you, what are you feeling, what's make you feel like killing it, because they're not talking to the right person, or they're not talking to the right persons. You have something troubling your heart, and you come to stream media, just look at comedy, and then off you go. When you look at comedy at that moment, it's gonna make you laugh. When you look at some dance steps, you're excited. But one truth is, if you hold on to just that, right, when you leave the site or the channel, you see that those things that were keeping you depressed or making you sad will just be there looking at you. But when you stay with people that have life experience and they want to talk, they want to just share. So I want to say I salute you. And I want to say welcome. We had light issues with light, and I trust God that is better. God be praised. Thank you for reconnecting back. I'm excited. So let's watch on. So who do I have here? Do we have anyone that has gone through what the other? The truth is that when you bottle up whatever it is, you bottle up and you don't want to discuss with anybody whatever it is that has been like troubling, when you bottle it up and you don't want to share with anyone, you just discover that it just it just stays there and it hurts. I'm sorry, the light went off. We have to like try to reconnect again. And then of course, but I'm very grateful for whoever that is coming, and or whoever that will watch this video. I wish I can. Someone has said to me several when I'm live, I feel like dying. I've been cheated. My friend has left me, or who I'm going to get married to. We plan to get married. Who I'm dating, or my husband has been cheating on me. So much story like that, and they feel like giving up at some point. But at some point, you meet them again, you discover they never gave up actually. So you begin to wonder what was it that kept them, that made them not to give up? What was that thing that kept them and made them not to give up? What was that thing that kept them? That's what we are talking. Because when someone hears your own experience, um, they they kind of feel good. For me, I want to say sometimes when I find myself, the time pass, when I find myself in situation like that, when it's like, oh God, I won't be able to make it, I just take a kind of very good breath. I just comfort myself, take a very good breath, and I tell myself, peace like the waters, peace like the waters, peace like the water. And I go out to look for people. Good morning, tell her, feel welcome. I go out to like the life for me. Have you subscribed to my channel before? And tell her for, let me know what part of the world you're watching me from. I want a whole bunch of people that are going to East Africa with me. Yeah. Senegal, how are you? How do you greet in Senegal? How do you greet? I'm excited that you're joining this morning. So it's morning in Senegal. hmm What part of the world is Senegal? What part of Africa?
West Africa.
Okay, Senegal is in West Africa. Okay, just like Nigeria. All right, so I celebrate you. How are you doing? Now share with me what has been of utmost importance to you lately. And then eventually you've been into one thing or the other. Yeah, I celebrate you. How do you greet in Senegal? Can you write it? Write how you greet in Senegal. Let's talk about it. If you've ever been through some experience that you felt like I won't be able to come out of it, how did you manage to finally come out? Because you are here means you actually came out. So I want to know, how did you manage to come out? Those are the core of what we're talking about today. How did you manage to come out of that situation? How did you manage? Meanwhile, I'm wanting to hear how you greet. I mean, you have a dialect. What do you speak? How do you greet your dialect? Let me get to know you. Are you a young man? Are you an adult? Are you married? Let's get to know you. And when you are faced with situation, how do you manage to handle it? That's the core of what we are talking about. It's chat time. So I'm waiting for friends to come so that we can as well chat. Even though it's supposed to be a very short live stream, but we go as God enables us. So, my friend from Senegal, I want to say, please get ready. I've not been live for a long time because I'm preparing to go on mission trip. God enabling me to East Africa, so I'm looking for as much friend as possible that will go along with me. So each time I'm live streaming, you just be my sweet support, encouraging, and of course, if it's possible, telling me we are with you, Mama, and then we celebrate what God is doing. I am a healthy relationship talker. I am an healthy relationship, so that I want to power the full. I am an expert that believe that life should be lived and lived well. If God has given you the opportunity to be alive, you should enjoy the life. Don't manage all the way. Don't manage all the way. It's what? Okay, can I let me try and pronounce it. It says it's okay. Terracontin. Is it terracontin? I was trying to pronounce it in English. It's terracontin. Terracontin. What's terracontin? Did I get it right? Don't laugh, please. Don't laugh, okay? So I want to hear from you. It's a long time I came live. See, I'm like basically the only one here and you. But please, can you light the light for me? Just look at your right top of your phone. You see those three dots. Touch it, and it takes you directly to where you would like the live. And keep dropping the comments. Let's keep it going for the while we'll be here. Okay? YouTube is a beautiful space, and I always encourage anyone that come across. I said you have everything beautiful in you, so you can encourage someone to come up here on social media and pen down their voice in blessing one more person. Come up in social media and pen down your voice to be a blessing to one person. All right, I still say to you, it's Tera Conte. Can you please also have time to watch my videos? You will like them because they are educational. We encourage. All right, I've listened to Surah Miriam. All right, truth claim. It's beautiful. All right, so I want to say welcome, and wherever you are, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and then please welcome Truth's Claim. Welcome. Can you tell us one of those things that helped you? What was it that made you want to give up? What was that thing that made you want to give up? And let us know how you got yourself out of that situation. What was it that made you want to give up, and how did you get yourself out of this situation? It's going to be a short life today, and I want to run off and trust God to be on tomorrow again. Early, early, because when I start my work, it takes the whole of the day, and I don't find it funny. Hi, lovely, welcome. Everybody is saying hi, and I can't even see them. But I thank God that it's a beautiful day. All right, what? Bless me with money, please. May God give you the monies that you need. I am going on mission trip, and I'm even trusting that people pay my ticket and encourage me to go on my mission trip. Just in a few days from now, I'm yet to book my ticket. I'm yet to get the money to take care of myself in East Africa. So I am trusting for money, and I want to say welcome, believe, and you shall receive. I'm on social media also to get to a point whereby I keep bless some people, and they in turn, if they like what I'm doing, they will bless me. It's part of my work for living. Yeah, I'm a coach and of course, a spiritual guide, and then I pastor, so I preach the word of God often just to strengthen someone because the world we are in today, everyone needs some encouragement to be able to live on. Without good encouragement, a lot of people might end up giving up in life. A lot of people might end up giving up in life, and that's what we try to guide against as often as possible whenever we come live. That people don't give up in life despite what? People don't give up in life. So let me know who is on watching. I've not seen the likes. Look at your phone right up there. You see where it will lead you to like the life. And then make sure you subscribe. And this is a channel that blesses people. If you do not, today is chat time. If you don't ask the question, I might not know what answer to give to you. So you ask your question. Be courageous enough to ask your question. Welcome, darling. Let's know what part of the world you're watching. I'll say, so you tell me what was that thing that almost made you to give up, but you never gave up. So how did you come out of that situation? And then don't hesitate to let me know what part of the world you're watching me. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, do so. Go watch my videos if you are wondering who is this woman, or who is this mother, or who is this grandmother. So I say to you, please right on, go on, watch my videos, and of course, we get to know much about me. Thank you. Thank you for the like. Timothy Musiemi, welcome. I celebrate you and I want to say I'm happy to meet you. So you be courageous enough to introduce yourself. Don't be looking at my sometimes when people look at my face, they feel like they don't respect me. They don't want to talk. But I'm out because I want to meet people. I want to meet I of course, yeah, I might be far older than you, I might be like your mother, but that's okay. I might be like your eighth grade, that's fine. I might just be like someone younger than you. But that's how makes what makes friendship sweet. So today I know that we are passing through a lot because that is the world we find ourselves today. The world that will just keep us passing through one thing, and as you're out of this thing, another one is coming, and then you're out, you're hearing another story. It's like everyone seems to be going through one to the other. But like I always say, it never brought you down. So how did you get out of it? Where's Timothy? Are you still there? Let me know what part of the world you're watching me for now. Let me know. Talk with me. Make me your friend. Help me to grow. We want our videos to be watched. We want the channel to grow so it can be independent, stand on its own, and take care of itself. So, who am I on to this moment? What was that thing that made you almost give up? Because one of the things that will keep you and make you not to give up is your fear of the Lord God in heaven, our Father, who is dwells in us by the power of His Spirit. His fullness is in us. And then, of course, in those times I go through whatever, I have been already encouraged to keep reading the Word of God, staying in the Word of God, hearing godly messages, be around people that are positive minded, be around revivalists like me that when they see that situation, they want to bring it back to life. Just be around people like us, and before you know it, nothing pulls you down. Even if you are going down, when you come across us, you catch the fire again and you begin to move. So I want to say that at those times when I was down, I kept holding on to God, believing His promises. Some of the things that God told me almost 30 years ago, I've not seen them. I've not seen them yet, but I keep holding, I keep believing. Sometimes I was reminding God that God, you said to me that I'm going to be feeding children, plenty children. I'm going to be feeding children. My husband and I, I'm going to be feeding children. Up till now, at our age, we have not seen it fulfill as much as you wanted, but want it to be. All we kept doing is practicalizing that thing that God told us, and sometimes we just cook and take to the orphanages. We go and celebrate with them, and we kept doing it gradually. We kept doing it gradually, and before you know what is happening, the story is changing, and gradually I see myself going to East African country, and I see myself going talking, and I have the opportunity of being a blessing to younger generation, and younger children are coming. I encourage them to stay, get education, get something nice to do, and bam, and I look forward to one day seeing, leaders of nations of the earth, seeing presidents, ruling council, and I sit down with them and they listen to my voice, because I'm just someone that love to just talk solution. So, who am I meeting this moment? I want to celebrate you, and I want to say, I want to hear from you. What was that thing that kept you? What was that thing that kept you at those times when it's like, oh, I can't come out of this? What was that thing that kept you moving? What was that thing that kept you going? You tell yourself, like, as a vegetable. I was giving an example, and it's a very funny one. You're gonna laugh. I remember when I was in the hospital in those days, going to surgery, and it's like, oh my god, it was gradually turned into like a complicated state, and to a larger extent. And I'm like, God, no. I, what about my children? Who will take care of them? What about my husband? I have the YouTube channel. God, I just got my ties. I can die. I was just talking. I was just talking and talking. I was just talking. When you are feeling like dying, just be talking things that looks positive. Just be talking. When you that moment when you feel like giving up, you feel like dying, be talking positive thought, be seeing positive things, be seeing you can make it, be seeing I won't give up, be seeing I can make it through Christ that strengthens me. Just be seeing the positive, be speaking the positive. The spirit of the moment will just ignite you and change the whole scenario. There was a time where like under some severe attacks, and my family were somewhere, and we couldn't even help ourselves. All we kept doing was praying. So at that time that it was difficult, if you don't know what to do, the best thing for you to do, just keep praying, don't give up, and surround yourself with joy. Just keep praying. So I kept praying, my husband, I kept praying, and deliverance came one day. Remember what I said of the children of Israel when they were suffering in Egypt, when the tax masters were really hard on them, giving them reason to just be that slave they wanted. I mean, they were overburdening them with, you know, evil. I don't know. They were just abusing their minds. They were giving them so much work. They were like first class trade. And what is it called? Slaves. They were meant to work. They were meant to labor. But the Bible says one day that it tells Moses, the cry of my people, their prayer has come to me, and I'm sending you to go deliver them. The same way, whenever you are going through something and you are praying about it, solution will come somehow. You don't give up. You don't give up at the verge of, sorry, this is for my glasses, just pulled out from here. You don't give up at the verge of, when God is doing something, you don't give up. You don't give up. You keep holding, believing, trusting. Believe you can make it. Believe in the God that is in you. Even when it's like everybody says you're going, tell yourself you're not going. Till the end. Some old man says he just entered YouTube over 80. So I tell younger people, why don't you find somewhere, something else to do which might pay you tomorrow? And someone was like, what makes you to feel, keep going? He said, as long as I wake up from sleep and I can see the dawn of a new day, I tell myself, I'm still alive. I don't give up. I'm still alive. I cannot die. My vision cannot die. So if you know that sometimes you are down, you keep living, praying. Keep living, praying. Keep living, praying. Keep praying, living the prayer life. And before you know it, somehow along the line, God will be the solution to that which is of concern to you. And so someone will say to me, I've not experienced anything like, that will warrant me what you're talking about. And I say to them, you don't have to, if you're not experiencing, nothing wrong with that, but life, somehow, at the point of life, you see yourself experiencing what you never envisaged. So it's actually great, really, truly great to stand, to stay, holding on to what God has said concerning you. But that's the end thing. Touches it. Hold on to, keep speaking life to that dead situation. Keep, surrounding yourself with right people. Don't surround yourself with people that will always complain. If you surround yourself with people that will always complain, you're going to have issues. Don't never you surround yourself with people that are full of complaints. So who do I have now? So I pray for whoever that might be watching this video anytime outside this time out. I said to you, because you trust in God and not in man, He will visit you in His beauty. He will show forth Himself mighty upon you. He will work on your behalf, right? He puts everything, you know, everything will now fall in place for you. Don't give up on God. Don't give up on yourself. You are a project that is still being and then worked on by the Creator Himself. Because you are a project that's being worked on by the Creator Himself, you arrive your destination, certainly. Certainly. So don't give up, no matter what, brother. Don't give up. Sister, don't give up. Hi, little baby, don't give up. Someone called me today and they were so devastated. There are some trials around them and they are still solving that. Then they lost someone, a little boy like that, and it was heart wrenching. Just like, let's analyze the life of Job to a little extent. Job had it all. The richest man there is, the man that loves God, a man that does not want his children or family to be in trouble. He goes to make sacrifice for them. Even if they have not done anything, but like peradventure they've done something, God have mercy. And yet, situation came upon this young guy, Job, that he was like almost giving up, almost giving up, almost giving up. He didn't know what else to do, but he held on to God, saying, "This God that's called me will not allow me to falter." The same way I said to you, as long as you hold on to God, this God has called you will never allow you to falter. You will get to the place that is meant for you to go to. You will get there. Because you are special and you're precious in the hand of God. So I said to you, don't don't keep in your heart anything that troubles you. Speak it out, say it out, say it out. Someone will learn, someone will hear. If anything troubles you, don't keep it at heart. Speak it out. Speak it out. Say it out. Shout it out to reasonable people, not to anyone. Shout it out, and God will come true for you. If anything troubles you, say it out. Shout it out. Speak it out. Don't keep it. And if someone is going through something and you know you have a solution to what they are going through, I said to you, help out. It's seed you're sowing. Someone will help you tomorrow. That's what keeps the world going round. You are not cut out for yourself alone. You are cut out. You are here to be light, blessing, guide, direction to someone. So you can't give up. You can't give up. Don't be quick to give up because someone needs to hear your story to move. Don't be quick to give up. Someone needs to hear your story to move on. I say, don't be quick to give up. Someone needs to hear your story to move on. I said it again. Don't be quick to give up. Someone needs to hear that story that made you feel down to move on. Someone say, how? Yeah, because I know you're coming out of it. Troubles, like I always, don't kill people. People kill themselves by doing what's wrong and begin to develop problem at that point that they were going through one story or the other, and the story has changed. So I celebrate you, mighty one. And please find time to watch my other videos. Share this if you're just watching it. And God bless you as you do so. You are the reason why I find time to come live. Help us. Let's grow on together. And God bless you. See you in the future and even now. Blessings.